Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Benny from ATEBIT here. This is the first video I've done in a long time, so I'm actually forgetting how to do things. But welcome to another Half Informed. This time we're playing Anthem. I ponied up some dollars. I got the EA Origin Premier access so I could get in early and get some footage recorded of the full release for you guys. For those of you that don't know, Half Informed is a segment where we take a new game or a game we've just discovered and play for about half an hour, hence the title Half Informed, and give you our hot takes and impressions of it, and give you a good sense of idea of what the finished game's going to be like when it releases or is released, or if you've already played it, give you our thoughts on something that we've already played. So, without further ado, let's get started. I haven't touched anything yet. All I've really done is I've adjusted graphic settings. I may need to do that again just because I did crank them all the way up just to see if I can get it as pretty as possible for you guys. But let's just see how we go. Alright, let's just kick that off. We'll put half an hour on the clock. If I remember to actually open up my stopwatch. Where is it? There it is, half an hour. And we're starting. Pressing space to start. Let's go. Obviously being on Origin Premier, this is being played on PC. I did have a little bit of technical difficulties getting this to run initially because I'd preloaded the game, but for some reason it didn't come up with the play button on the Origin launcher, so I had to basically, there was a cog style wheel on the launcher where I clicked that and told it to upgrade, and then it basically re-downloaded or re-verified the game and connected me in for it. So let's load in here. So we're literally starting fresh, brand new, getting started. You can see my FPS up in the top left corner there. World. Unless we edit that out.
The gods who built it vanished, leaving behind their instruments that aimlessly reshaped the land. These ancient relics harness an unknowable force we call the Anthem of creation. But the Anthem refuses to be controlled.
Ominous.
To survive, our ancestors invented the Javelins and built cities with great walls.
Dude, I want a sword. That looks dope. Give me a freaking sword.
Today, it falls to a dedicated group of heroes to face the chaos, protect our homes, and fight for our very survival.
I want mech suits with swords.
We are freelancers.
Look at the club,
we
the
leap
javelin
head-on into
thingy,
danger,
spear.
rescuing the lost, keeping the monsters at bay, and silencing the Anthem's terrible cataclysms. But not all cataclysms are created equal. And even freelancers are wary of the untamed power of the Anthem.
This is it. Closest we get with the Striders.
Agreed. Looks like we fly from here. Alec, you hear that?
Yep. All teams, get ciphers to their amplifiers. Let's go!
Okay.
Freelancer! We're a long way from the cenotaph, and the storm is worse than we thought.
Okay, this is as close as we're gonna get to the center without the Strider getting ripped to shreds.
Alright, so far, I'm liking the look
How crazy will this
a lot
get?
better
No
than
idea.
what I did in the demo.
Never tried to shut down a cataclysm this big.
Oh, steady, Faye. None of us come out of this alive without our cipher.
Stay safe out there. Remember, we're a team. I'm right there with you.
Ooh, what are they going through?
Okay, freelancer. You might be new, but you won't be here if you didn't show promise.
Hey, Alec, what's up? Waiting for it to die down out there? Let's go!
Thought you could use a head start?
See you at the cenotaph. We're heading out.
Okay, everyone.
All right.
Let's stop this cataclysm from growing. From killing everything.
I don't know, Alec.
Haven't seen anything like this before.
Look, everyone. I won't be here if I thought this storm could beat me, right?
Lighting is
The
good.
Rage is no different than the hundreds of other Shaper ruins we've dealt with. It's just bigger.
So, like I said, I did
This
crank
is what
this
we
up to
do.
the ultra
So we're gonna
settings
go
on
in there and
graphics.
we're gonna take on whatever
Frames
unholy beast spits
pretty
at us,
steady
and
at
we're
around
going to
60 for
tame
me.
that thing together.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So we're going after a storm or something, but like the reflections
Ooh, ready.
and the
Strong
lighting
ball.
is
Stronger
brilliant.
together.
I think the limitations of Frostbite with facial animations and things is still being very telling. Okay, so we're going straight into a Ranger, I guess. But graphics-wise, I'm actually pretty happy with it. I'm happy with how it's firing up.
Ready, set, let's go!
Team, check in.
I've got you, Faye. Loud and clear.
Yeah, Gateway link is strong so far.
Storm gets worse ahead. Trying to find a calm pocket for you.
Alright.
Steady, Miller. Your heart rate is too high. Hello. Check in,
This is
please.
still not me, so this
Real
is...
busy, Kenny. The word's on me.
Oh, shit.
Team, our rookies handled with a wyvern.
No, I'm not. Yes, yes I am. Oh crap.
Freelancer, thank goodness you survived, but your Javelin needs a restart. I'll bring systems back one at a time. Starting voice recognition.
Well, I want to be a lady, because I'd like to stare at a lady butt rather than a man butt. It's the same.
Faye? Faye, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. That was a bad fall. How's your head? You remember the mission?
I think so. Where am I?
You're in a cataclysm, terrible storm, called the Heart of Rage. You need to get to the center and shut it down by silencing the cenotaph.
Got it.
Okay, Heart of Rage.
You've got a bit of a climb to catch up. Halleck.
Yep.
She's up and heading your way.
How's it going back there? What's your ETA?
Dunno. Faye?
Not too far, just... Oh, no, sorry. Can't talk. Be right back.
What's going on?
Your suit is still critical. Grab a repair pack when you can. Good. Now you have partial boosters at least.
Alright, so it's basically taking me through to get myself repaired.
Team,
Now,
the Cypher from
now
Strider 2
sensitivity
is
is right.
down.
His lasers are flying blind. Come on now, Alec. We've got a Titan. Holy crap. Miller, get your head in the game. Hurry up, rookie. We can use the help.
On my way. Hang tough, everyone.
Okay, so they've reduced the settings on the flight sensitivity from now. Already. So yeah, basically, if you don't know, in the demo, the mouse sensitivity for flight control is... the mouse sensitivity controls was really... The sensitivity was just ridiculous. You'd be like this, trying to fly. It was insane. Oh, shit.
Team, update. This is not going well. Many casualties. Freelancers down. Cyphers in comas.
Comas?
From hearing the anthem.
How are you doing, Faye?
Alright.
So
Got some
far,
points there for
I can hear
kills.
it too.
Guns are feeling pretty tight on the mouse. Now, I know a lot of people are saying that it actually plays a hell of a lot better with a controller. Now, I stupidly didn't bring my Xbox controller to plug in, so I can't comment to say whether that's going to be an improvement right away, but we will try and get to... Freelancer from Strider 4 was not silver. I can't fly it. Oh, Jesus.
Hey, Miller! I found your Titan.
This cataclysm is creating them by the handful.
Faye, you still there?
Yes? You've got
Alright.
down freelancers ahead, sending distress signals. They're the ones from Strider 2. Their javelins need repair. Get them moving.
Get some repairs going. Oh, look, there's a nice little
Hey, how you doing?
link.
You tell me.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, I'm down. Can you see me?
flight boosters yet?
I don't want to fly, damn it. Let me fly. Boom. Boom, bitch. Repairs.
Hang tight. Thanks, sister. Your Cypher's in a coma. Damn. Heading back to the Strider.
Alright, nothing up that way. Let's go this way. Ooh. Stops when you turn your camera around, so be careful of that when you're playing. Make sure you keep your camera on what you're doing, I guess.
I took care of all 3 freelancers. What next?
Push on and join your team.
How long? Which way? I've got a Titan on the bridge above.
Leave it. We've got one up here too.
They're all over the place. I'll need to go around. Which way, Faye?
Hey.
Never mind. Titan here just blasted the wall out. Give me a shortcut.
We really need your help.
Gotcha. On my way. How close am I, Faye?
Faye, Adair, get a route to his left.
The Anthem.
Hey.
It wants to consume me. To show me.
Faye, snap out of it. What do you got for us?
Oh, sorry. The whole team from Strider 3 is gone.
Miller, pull back. See if we can flank it.
Strider 14 is in retreat. If they make it, mission seems doomed.
How far back? Damn, I'm freaking out.
Mission's doomed, that's not good. Although at the moment, I don't know what gun I'm using, but damn, I'm actually really enjoying the sensitivity on it. Like, it just feels great. Like, I'm able to quickly snap between targets and get kills. Maybe it's just the difficulty scaling for the opening mission.
Rookie, there you are. Get in here.
Faye's calling a retreat.
We got this.
Almost there.
Team, you need to retreat.
Not good.
Not good at all.
He's gone. I'm sorry.
This thing is going down. Come on. Adair!
Oh!
No!
Oh god.
Get back to the Strider. This mission is over.
I can do it. Look at this thing. We have to silence the Cenotaph.
Please. I'm barely holding it together.
Retreat isn't enough.
Okay, so obviously some lore to do with the ciphers and the javelins. Linking. I don't know what he just used. Fuck it work.
We got this bastard.
We have to get out of here.
No. We push on.
We're the only ones left.
Think about Miller and Adair. All the others. You being a coward.
I'm no coward.
No?
You want to push forward until I get killed? Until we both get killed?
Jesus. Yeah, we can't take on 2 of those giant motherfuckers.
Where'd that come from?
Let's go. Faye, we're coming back.
No.
It beat us, Alec. We need to regroup.
It can't beat us. Rookie, don't you dare pull me out of here.
Shit. Sorry. I'm pulling you the fuck out. We are not winning that fight. Holy shit. Oh, God.
During the failed attempt to silence the Heart of Rage, we lost more than freelancers, more than friends and comrades. We lost the faith of the people we protect. So the freelancers scattered, searching for ways to redeem themselves.
Shit.
The few who remained carried on, finding new allies where they could. Doing their best to help a people who no longer called the freelancers heroes.
So something big obviously really happened. Grabbits! Look at the little grabbits. Ah, so cute. That lighting, man.
I'm at the coordinates, Owen.
Impressive entrance as usual.
Nice to be appreciated.
Ah, don't sell yourself short, mate. A cipher couldn't ask for a better partner.
You could ask, but not many of us left.
The relay's a short flight away.
Easy contract so far.
Easy keeps you alive.
Wouldn't call this living, inspecting sensors every month.
Yeah, pays the bills.
Not exactly the freelancer motto.
Yeah, well, until the freelancers are back on their feet, we can enjoy all the gorgeous scenery Bastion has to offer.
Flying around
Look
it
at
is even
this.
better.
Look at this lighting.
Now I'm
crap.
jealous. Sitting here in the fort.
Excuse me. But Jesus, look at the lighting, the quality of the power that the Frostbite engine can do. Like, I'm not seeing my frame rate really dip below 60 frames here at all.
Any
And this is
freelancers
just
that
running
threw your
smooth
way?
as so they really have
Maps for
optimized
this
it.
area are sketchy.
Flight looks like they have re-optimized some of that mouse sensitivity. It is feeling a lot better. Like the steering feels much more relaxed. I might still drop it just a little bit, so maybe a little bit high for what I like. But that feels
There's
pretty
the
good.
relay. Just needs a hard reset. This should get the early warning network back up.
So reset that.
Good, that did it. You'll need to manually check the sensors now. First one's nearby.
And that.
Maybe grab some supplies before you go.
May come in handy.
What did I get? Just some common items. Early warning network. The first line of defense for detecting any dangerous levels of shape or energy, increasing in the region. It's often a prelude to a cataclysm. Excuse me. Oh, jeez.
At least nothing's trying to eat you.
Pardon me.
Not like that job in Darkwood.
Orange juice went down the wrong hole earlier, I guess, when I drank it. What's that? Shiny thing. What that? What is that? Looks weird. Again, oh man, like, it's just beautiful. This is all in engine. We're not seeing too much in the way of dips. Nothing super noticeable
Going into the
anyway.
ravine.
If there is any, like, you guys watching, you probably notice it a lot better than I will. But just playing, I'm not
There's the first
noticing
sensor.
anything.
I need you to access it. Stick close so I can get a reading on the shaper energy. Hang on. I'm detecting movement. Looks like scorpions.
Couple scorps.
Scorpions are riled up.
Good enough, they probably haven't tasted fresh freelancer in a while.
Won't be today.
Aha! Convinced them. Hang in there. I'm still waiting for a reading.
See ya.
Owen?
Almost got it.
Yeah, baby. Come on.
All right, readings are coming through.
What?
It's mostly normal.
Mostly. This is the early warning system. If it's detecting something.
Yeah, no sign of shaper energy. Head to the next sensor.
Didn't actually mean to put that up, but anyway. So these things, I mean, people in the demo I did see were blowing them up. You don't have to blow them up. You can actually just run over to them and pick them up. And I think you actually get more if you harvest it rather than blowing it up. So if you shoot it, you get less. I think. So, like, that first one I got 2, and the other 2, the second 2 I got 3.
Oh, waterfall ahead if you want to cool your suit.
So J is for journal, I'm guessing. Let's have a look. J is for journal. There we go. So now it's how we learn all about the wonderful world of Anthem. It's in the game instead of behind a website. Bungie. Destiny.
You're coming up on the next sensor. Check it out for me, will you?
Look at all the grabbits. Now, I think... Is it that one?
Wait there while I get a reading.
No sign of scorpions, at least. They're aggressive today.
Hey, dude. Here we go. Who's that?
Owen, what's going on? Why are all the birds leaving?
I'm working on it. Got a reading. Not good. Possible shaper energy detected.
Again, look
Get
at
to
that
the
lighting.
next sensor, we can narrow it down.
Damn.
Birds might have had the right idea.
Gorgeous. Yeah, flight definitely feels a lot better than what it did in the demo.
Owen, how bad could this get?
You were in the
So I
heart of
think they
range,
did
weren't
take
you?
a lot of that
Don't even
feedback
think
from
it.
the demo
See
and
these
applied
rooms?
it to
There's
the
a theory
finished
a
product.
shaper relic flipped gravity for a day.
Uh-huh. Well, not on my watch.
Last sensors nearby.
With wyvern circling.
See them. Vibrators. You still need to get a reading.
Anyone else?
Hang in there, your javelin can take some heat. Mostly.
And when it can't?
You'll know it.
More wyverns? Yeah. Okay.
How is it fair that these things fly and breathe fire?
Sport of some nasty shaper relic. Whole world's a crazy zoo. The shapers had all sorts of tricks up their sleeves. But you do too. Use your whole arsenal.
I don't need to use my whole arsenal. They're actually pretty easy to kill. At the moment, anyway.
They're persistent, I'll give them that.
Poke a wyvern and one of you will end up dead. Or barbecued.
Just keep shooting them before they even get close. It's easy. And done.
Oh crap!
What?
Shaper energy off the charts. An unstable relic in the area.
Where?
Bad one. I've got a probable location.
On it.
Oh, I guess we're going swimming. Here we go. Again, another thing I hope they adjust. The
Watertight
sensitivity
seals
for.
are holding. Shall I call in more freelancers?
No time. We can't risk this getting worse.
Alright, come on. Where am I popping out?
Here we go.
Shaper ruins. We're on the right trail.
Looks like an echo lock we need to open.
I've dealt with these. Look around at the floating lights. They're the echoes. Grab them and bring them to the door. Your javelin can hold 3 at a time. That's it. A fragment of Anthem energy gone astray. You're getting the hang of it. Your suit can only hold... It's working, but you'd have to ask an Arcanist why. You'll need more echoes. That should be enough. Let's see if the door opens.
Woo! Okay, so I still don't understand the echo thing, but I like they put something in to...
Grid.
I don't know, there's something there
Impressive.
in them doing that,
For a
but
shaper ruin.
What's it for?
it just seems like it's just busy work, just keep...
some new monstrosity.
There has to be some reason for it all.
It's the riddle
But they're
of our
using it
world.
as a dungeon
And this
mechanics.
one's waking up. I detect
What do they call
intense
them?
energy
Strongholds.
deeper in.
So, yeah. Alright, this is...
Someone else made it down here. Though it doesn't look like they made it back out.
Working parts.
What's all this?
Got me. Painful looking. This room's never been mapped. Careful. Too much of that, you'll overload.
I lost flight control.
I'm trying to reset. Hang on. Oh, good. It's just water.
Owen?
Controls restored. You're back. That's the relic up there. Big one too. You'll need to silence it.
Where do I start?
Some echoes have shaken loose. Find them and get them back in place.
Alright, so we're gonna get some echoes going. Let's see, where are we going? One up there. So let's go around the room. So it looks like there's a... Okay, we're gonna get 6. Wait, no, nothing. Let's try that again.
Got one.
You know the drill. You'll need more.
There's one here. Okay, so I only need 6, but it looks like there's like 12 in the
I
room.
can't tell, but the energy pocket's getting bigger. Something's forming in there.
What is it?
I mean, anything is possible. Look at the waterfalls. They're going backwards.
Okay, so flight is deceptively faster than swimming. Swimming is pretty slow, so just keep that in mind if you're ever playing. Swimming is
Keep the
pretty
echoes
slow.
coming and it will collapse the energy pocket. Just think. The Anthem's being
Now, you
harnessed
can
in there.
probably try and imagine
Pure
what this game's like in
creation,
4K,
something totally
on
forming.
New and dangerous.
HDR, and all that sort of fun stuff.
Still amazing.
An RTX bloody graphics card, because I'd like to see it. It's pretty bloody impressive just on
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
my
It's
little
drawing energy toward
1070
the cataclysm.
card, and that's like not even a 1070 Ti, it's just a normal 1070.
There. Last echo.
You
And
did it.
it's already
That should
looking this
silence
great.
it.
Like the frame rate's holding pretty well. Like I'm not seeing any tears, nothing major, anything worth worrying
I
about.
see. Damn, it's starting. You've got company.
Owen, talk to me.
Yes, I'm trying to work it out. Shaper energy's still increasing. These are just a warm-up, a prelude to a cataclysm.
Doesn't feel like a warm-up.
I told you anything's possible. You've got to power through it, mate, or else it's going to get a whole lot worse.
I'm clear, Owen.
Good. I think we can still stop this. Those fragments of the relic that blew out, grab them and put them back together. Oh, and fun wrinkle, more company's on the way.
Got one.
Now carry it over and put it in place.
Fragments in.
Now the others. Keep at it and you'll survive this. Almost certainly.
Oh, double melee. Screw you. Oh shit. Doggies. Why are they dogs? Why do you do this to me, Bioware? Why?
Something in there's growling.
Something biological, that's all I can say for sure.
Owen, what's happening in there?
There's something, has teeth. Lots of them. Hurry! Stay nimble. Move around.
How many teeth?
Size is the real problem.
What's that mean?
Large. Considerable. Just get a move on.
Alright, here we go.
Okay. Last one. Here goes.
Careful. Anything's...
Possible. I know.
You know, I heard a relic made a guy vanish into thin air once. No idea where he went. Which isn't as lucky as the freelancer whose guts were turned inside out.
How's that lucky?
At least he died and got it over with.
This is a pain.
They all are. Indecipherable puzzles that only make sense to shapers.
No, I mean there's ice jamming it up. Owen,
You're out of time. Silence it.
I'm trying to.
Well, nobody told him. It's an R6.
It's not working.
I'll put you back into it.
Got it.
Let's just put some bullets in to make sure it's down. That thing is big and ugly and nasty.
Well, at least now I've got a new story. That time a relic spawned a giant R6 that almost ate you whole.
Yeah, a classic for the ages. I'd say that fulfills the contract.
Time to get back to Fort Tarsus. To a job well done.
Hey.
Only thing there is. I'm on my way.
Now, if that is an intro quality scene right there. There it is. There's the... That's what I was waiting for. So yeah, what I was saying is like, this game's running very, very well. I've got it set to ultra settings. I don't have the beefiest PC in the world, and I just locked it to 60 frames with the VSync. So it's running pretty bloody smooth. Got it running at 1080, so nothing crazy in terms of settings, but this game, it's looking good. It's playing smooth. You guys can see how well it's doing. There we go. There's my expedition complete. As we come up on, stop right up. Oh, just coming up on the 30 minutes right now, guys. So thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for checking the game out with me in the early stages, at least the first opening missions before you get into the fort. Hopefully it gives you a little bit more of an idea of what Bioware's trying to do. Let's see if we can just launch into the fort real quick, just so you can guys see what we get. Ooh, new Javelin unlocked. So I've already got a new Javelin. I can unlock one of the others, so there we go. Sage. Cool. Look at all this loot I got. All these guns for me to try, so we'll try them out later. Loading. I think that's already probably one of the biggest issues I've found so far. It's just the loading screens. But there it is. That's the timer. So guys, that's 30 minutes. But this is Fort Tarsus. So storytelling wise, I think Bioware's got something here. Obviously you guys will see the reviews in the next few days of what's going on. Graphically, game looks pretty nice. It's running pretty stable for me. I'm not seeing any issues. Nothing I'm noticing straight up anyway, but hey, each to their own. Oh, and here we go. We get to do a character customization. So we'll get into it. But thank you very much for joining us, guys. Until next time. Peace, love, and hugs. And stay hungry.